For 40 years, a man lived alone on a jagged rock, tending to a lighthouse that stood at the edge of a treacherous coast. He had no phone, no internet, and his only contact with the world was a supply boat that arrived once a month. He spent his days polishing the glass and ensuring the light never flickered, even during the most terrifying hurricanes. He often felt like a ghost, wondering if his life had any meaning at all, as he never saw the faces of the people he was saving. He felt like a failure compared to his brothers, who were famous doctors and politicians in the big city. When he finally retired, he moved to a small coastal town, expecting to live out his days in obscurity. On his first night at the local diner, an old fisherman stood up, walked over to him, and placed a weathered hand on his shoulder. Slowly, one by one, every person in the room stood up in total silence. "We don't know your name," the fisherman whispered, "but for 40 years, our husbands, our fathers, and our sons came home because you chose to stay in the dark and keep the light burning. You were the only friend we had who never fell asleep." The man looked at the humble crowd and realized that he hadn't spent 40 years in isolation. He had spent 40 years as the silent heartbeat of an entire community. Your light doesn't have to be famous to be life-saving. You may never see the ships you help guide through the storm, but that doesn't mean your light isn't the only thing keeping someone's world from sinking.